Hey there folks, this is GreenXI welcoming you back to Let's Play Oracle of Seasons. This is episode 7. What we're going to be doing in this episode is taking on the poisonous Moth Lair, which is level 3, which I find a little bit strange, but I mean, it's dungeon 3 and it's not level 3, but whatever. But then again, the Hero's Cave could be considered one of the dungeons too, so I don't know, it's all perspective and crap I suppose. This dungeon is going to be pretty easy, there's not much in the way of going wrong. And I can remember pretty much everything about it, I think. So we'll give it a go, and it should be fine. I am back to using the normal mic, because I found another workaround for this dazzle. So that is exceptionally good. I'm really happy about that. Yep, the return of the Floor Masters, I think that's the name of them. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm sure I might be. Get caught by them and you're going back to the entrance of the dungeon. So they're back from Dungeon 1. I don't think they were in Dungeon 2, were they? In the Snake's Remains? Whatever. You don't have to push these pots. You can pick some of them up and smash them to get them out of the way. It might be quicker. But, you know, I prefer just to push instead of having to go through the item switching screen. These are new enemies. I can't quite remember the names. But they'll walk in the opposite direction to you. If you go down, they'll go up. If you go left, they'll go right. So they're going to walk into you, basically. There's a good chance of it if you don't swing your sword. Just ignore that button. It's not going to help. Let's get a power bracelet on. The item for this place, I think, is one of the best items in the entire game and makes the game a whole lot more fun from now on. For sure, for sure. And I wish it was an item that was in all the other Zelda games, but it's not. It might be in... well, it's definitely in one other. Key, that's what we came this way for. So let's keep going. I do find it funny how it's called the Poison Moth Lair, or the Poisonous Moth Lair, one of the two. And yet, there's no poison status in this game. It's quite strange. No, wait. We can do the pots. You don't have to use bombs for these. Shit. If you actually throw the pot instead of just dropping it, of course. Okay, let's go up. We don't have to go up this way, but we are going to, just to get a little optional reward sort of thing. Don't you hit me, you little shit. These are quite tough, these little caterpillar things. They remind me of that boss from Link to the Past, where you have to hit its tail over and over. It's in a couple of Zelda games actually, but that's the one that I think it started in, maybe. Here is the map. I'm not going to bother with all these pots because I don't want to keep switching around in the inventory screen, same as before, same reason. Now we're going to go left. It's a puzzle. We have to make it the same as up above, but down below. We're going to push in 1 and 6 because they can't be moved however you look at it, really. How else are we going to do it, folks? I think we'll push that one in. I think that's the best for that. And yeah, I got it. Push this one across 1. Push this 2 because it's out of the way, and then push this one all the way back across. I always used to have so much trouble with this puzzle, and for the life of me I can't figure out why now. I think it's just because I've completed it a few times, that's all. Oop, you can't destroy those when they're in the air. Maybe with a boomerang or something, I've never tried, but it's better just to avoid them in my experience. It's up to you though, you can give a couple of items a go. Not doing very well, am I? I keep getting hit by every single enemy. Okay, let's check what's across here first. Nothing. Okay, I just wanted to see. Oh no! Nope, there's no way to get around it. We're gonna have to walk through. Okay, so we're going up here. We can't go left because we can't make it onto that ledge. So we're gonna have to use this key and go this way. Oop! I want to try and get into the middle. There we go. It'll be a whole lot easier now because we can just avoid the spikes. This is what the main item of this dungeon is, the Vox Feather. So let's switch on out. And now we can jump. Isn't that amazing? Shouldn't that be in every Zelda game? These enemies can only be killed by hitting them down a hole. Again, there might be an inventory item that does a different sort of thing. Don't jump down there for the trust chest, whatever you do. We'll be getting that later, but now is not the time. Come here. And as you can see, the game has now turned into a bit of a platformer as well, which is amazing. It won't be very often. I mean, not proper platforming anyway, like this. It's good. I do like the little additions they put in these games, in these Zelda games. Okay, let's have a look what Mr. Owl has to say. Jumping up and on will send you even higher. So we got the rock's feather for a reason. Let's jump on up on the trampoline. Okay, what do we get? The compass. Okay, okay. The only key item for this dungeon we have left now is the boss key. We can push these trampolines, which is incredibly handy, and will be useful all the way through the game. We'll be seeing a lot of these trampolines. So, no point having the sword on for this bit. It'll just waste time. So we'll switch it out, which is something I don't do very often. I normally have the sword on constantly because it makes life that much easier. But only go down that way if you want to get back, which we won't need to. We won't need to, but I don't know. Some people might have a reason for it. Okay, I remember. Don't go down those stairs. We got something to do first. The only way to push it and get onto that orange square on the right is to take it this way. Push it down. Because you can't pull the trampolines. You can't pick the trampolines up. You just gotta push. Which is a little bit of a puzzle in itself sometimes, but it's not too bad. Now we'll jump on up. We heard a chime when we were on the other side of the wall over there. Oh, we haven't got the sword on. I forgot. Oh well. There's a key. That's exactly what we wanted. And we need some health as well now. It's a bit of a bugger. Like in a lot of Zelda games, you can get potions. And you can in this game as well, just not yet. Well, that's a lie. You can. Oh no. You can with Maple, the witch, who to fly around the world map. Now and again, she'll drop a potion. And she has a heart piece as well. It's just, it takes so much effort to get that heart piece. It's random when she'll drop it, so if you want to go for it, but you don't need to get it to complete the game, only if you're going for 100% completion rate. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of optional now in this dungeon. The only little bit of optional, except for one other bit, which is going to be much shorter. But it's going to be optional bit all the same. But first of all, what I want to do is check for some health. Uh-oh. Better get rid of him first. Yeah, you better run. Health. Thank God for that. And some bombs. We didn't need bombs, but whatever. We'll take them. Now we're going to go over here. Like I said, we don't need to. It's not important at all. Up there will lead back to pretty much where we got the Rock's Feather, the room before. That's what we wanted. 30 rupees. Sorry, I fell in the water there. I do apologise. Now we're going to go back this way. We'll have to go back through the Ghost Hands room. That's why they call them Ghost Hands. They're not Floor Masters at all. Here we go. Don't want to go back to the start of the dungeon now, that's for sure. More health, please. Yay. See, you don't need to go around collecting every heart piece. I think we got most of the ones that we can get so far, but even so, I don't think you need to go around getting any heart pieces really, if you don't want to. Sometimes you get a potion near the end of the game, that'll get you through the last dungeon and boss. Fine. Completely fine. Skip the stairs again. This time we're going over here. Jump over the switch, otherwise the floor will disappear and you will fall to your death. That's where we're going to use our key, but first of all, the other bit of optional, don't worry about that owl, he's talking bollocks. I think he tells her how to beat this mini boss coming up, but don't worry about it. How much time we have left? Yeah, plenty. We'll get the mini boss done now. And then we might have to stop the episode, unfortunately, but yeah. Ooh, shit. Shit. I'm gonna go down. I don't want to risk getting hit more. Because the mini boss is right behind us, so I'm gonna check for some health. Yeah. Good. We haven't quite got full health. And this is a tough boss coming up. Get the power bracelet on as well as the sword. The only two you'll need. Need to pick them out as soon as they come out of the water. And hit them whenever they're on the floor. I'm not sure if... Oh, wow, down in 1. Skill. So much skill. Shit. I'm not sure if you can jump and hit them. You might be able to. Might. I don't promise anything there. Okay, so if you hit them 4 times, before they go back into the water... There we go, and only 2 for the last one. That's a bit strange. Still, all the better. Let's go upstairs. Oh, wow, we could actually... I don't know. I don't know if we'll be able to do the entire dungeon in this episode, like we normally do. Skip that little jumper there. We're going to go this way. And get the boss key. It's obvious that we'll need it. Right, so push one of these bricks out and... Wrong one. Here we go. Jump over and get the boss key. The only way back now is to go down where the owl is, but fortunately there's a teleporter there. Yeah, you know what? This might be a tiny bit of a longer episode, but I am gonna do the whole dungeon in one episode. Just because it'll make life a little bit easier for everyone all round, I think. You won't have to wait to see the boss then, isn't that great? Wrong way. Oh, typical. Anyways, we want to go down for the teleporter to go back to where the squids were. I'll put their name in the video description again. All we'll need for this boss is the Vox Feather and the sword, nothing else. The boss can be tough. I'll tell you more about it when we get there in a moment. Hold out for that. Hold out a little bit longer for that. There it is, the boss door. Bit of health over here. So like I said, Vox Feather and the sword. And here we go. The poisonous Moth Lair. We have met the moth. As you can see, he lets out some little enemies, not these. But like, little moths. Shit. Okay, this is what happens if you get hit down. You have to start the boss again by going back up like this. Yeah. Get the health back. There's not much risk of dying on this boss. There's more risk about being pushed down and to start again. All you want to do is stay in the middle and kill off all the enemies that come along, if they do come along. If they don't come along, obviously you won't need to kill them. There we go, boss done. Easy enough boss as long as you don't fall down, like I've said. Let's head on down and get the third essence of nature. We got the bright sun, an essence of nature. Young shoots grow quickly under the warm rays of the bright sun. So there we go, we just got summer and we got an essence that sort of portrays summer, which is good. I like how they've done that in the game. Oh, that's a relief. No mistakes and I'm so happy about that. Wah! Thank you, Link. I too feel the bright sun, sorry about that. I dreamt of the waterfall on the mountain north of Sunken City. Perhaps the next essence is there, or near there. Okay, so we'll check that out in the next episode. This has been Green XI. I hope you've enjoyed. The Poison Lair is one of the easier dungeons, but it's a little bit more of a confusing layout to it, with a couple of jumping places and things like that to confuse you. But otherwise it's okay, really, it's fine. So, this has been Green XI. Hope you've enjoyed. See you again in the next episode when we start making the trek towards dungeon number 4. In a bit.